tutorial we learn MySQL views. In this, we learn how to create view, alter view, drop view, as well as view with clause and view with logical operator. Okay, first, what is MySQL views? Views are virtual tables that do not store any data of their own, but display data stored in other tables. In other words, views are nothing but SQL queries. A view can contain all or few rows from a table. MySQL view can show data from one table or many tables. Syntax of views: create view, view name, add select statement. Go into Windows Start button and in this search MySQL command line client. Okay, here you have to get like this window. You have to enter your password. Here MySQL is open. We have to perform command how to work view. Here first we show databases. In this I use database Vaishali by using use command. Use database. Here database name is a Vaishali. First we create view. But for creation of view, we have to first check version of MySQL, which is required 5.0 or higher. For that, use command select version. Here you can see my MySQL version is 8.0.21. That means we can perform here views command. Here first I create view. Syntax is create view, view name. Then you can provide column list. But column list is optional. It's depend on you. Add select statement. Create view statement creates new view and view name is the name of the view. Here I use user table. I have already created table. Okay, here you can see I use user ID, password and name and insert two records. Here I use create. Here I create view on user table. Create view, view name. You can give view name any one of them. Here you can see create view, view name. Here my underscore v2 is a view name and view is apply on user table. Okay. It's already exists. I create new view. Can give any view name. It's depend on you. Okay. Here you can see query OK. That means view is created. We just check that view is created or not by using select command. View is nothing but the virtual table. It's like our original table or base table. Here you can see I create v11 view on user table. Then here I use select command. Here view is created. Again we create next view. Create view name. You have to use view name different. If you use same view name, it shows error like table view name already exists like this. That's why you have to use different view name. Here you can see create view name as select user ID. I just rename the field name. Here you can see user ID. Rename is this user ID. Then password. From user. Okay, here you see create view name. In before table I use view name v11, then I use v12. Add select user ID adds user ID. That means this column name or this field name you can rename. Just check that again by using select command. Select star from your view name. Here view name is v12. Here you see that we just rename the table name. Now we see how to drop view. For that we use command drop view name. Drop view name. View name you have to select which view is delete. Here I select v12. The query is open. In previous video I already told you what is the use of drop command. Drop command delete all rows as well as the structure of table. We check that. By using this command. Okay. Here it shows error. That means we drop this table which is available into the Vaishali database. Here you can see it shows error because of we already deleted this view and again we try to find out this view. Okay, now we move to the next point, create view with where clause. Here I use another table author. I have already created table author and as well as inserted record into author. Now we see how to where clause work with view. I just perform query create view. Create view name, add select start from author. Here use where clause. Where clause provides the condition. Here we give condition country equal to USA. We just use select query and find out the record which contain country USA. Okay, we get two records because I mentioned condition in where clause. Select all records from author which contains country USA and author table contains three record and in that table the country is first record shows country USA as well as third record shows country USA. That's why it returns two records which contain country USA. Now we use Mysql Create View with group by clause. Okay, for that I use another table which is book underscore mask. This table I have already created as well as inserted record into that table. So let's start from okay, here you can see book underscore ID, book name, publish ID, published language, number of pages and book price. We have to use group by clause. Same create view name. You can give view name any one of them. I give v14. Okay. Add select here I select some columns or field. Publish language. Here I use aggregate function from table name and table name is book underscore masked by using group by clause. Group by use language. A group by clause works on number of records and where clause works on only single record. Here you can see group by clause I use on publish language table. Publish language column or we can say publish language field. We see how many records we get. Here you can check create view name, add select. I just select publish language as well as count of them from bookmarks table, and I use group by clause on publish language. That's why it's works on, and count star is a aggregate function. Here we have to get publish language English and its count 2, and German its count is 1. In this table you can see publish language English, you can see language English it is 2 times and German is 1 time. That's why it returns its count. That means how many times it occurs. Now we move to the next point, which is MySQL Create View with order by clause. Again we use these tables book underscore mask, same create view name. We have to just mention view name which is different from already creation, because if you use same view name it shows view name is already exist, it shows error. As select, then we use column publish language, again use aggregate function. Aggregate functions always is used with group by clause. From table name is a book underscore masked group by. Order by. Group by. Okay, here. We just check P15 view is created or not. Select star from P15, or we can say view name. Here I use order by clause publish language. Order by, if you use ascending or descending, then it returns or we can say it sorts record in ascending or descending order. If you do not mention, it returns by default ascending order. You can see here we use order by clause on publish language column or publish language field. It's by default, it by default sorts records, or we can say column ascending order. Now we move to the next point, uh, MySQL view with logical operator. Okay, first MySQL create view with between and in. Again same create view name I'll give 16. then table name. Here you can see create view name as select star from book underscore mask is a table name. I provide condition by using where clause book underscore name. Here you can see book underscore name table columns between A and G and number of pages in specified the set. You can give any values in that bracket. You can specify some value here. Use select command. Just check that how to get out. Here you can see it returns empty set because here we specified condition book name is a between A and G. Here you can see book name is in this table. We doesn't insert any record. We start from A and end with G. That's why it returns empty set. Now we move to the next point, which is Mysql Create View with like logical operator. For that we use author table. Select star from table name. We use author table here and we see how to work like operator on view. Create view name specified as gives p60 add select all record from author table. Here a specified condition on author name. Author name like thank you letter T and use modulus operator. Okay, P16 view is already created. That's why it shows error. we use select command. We just see how to get output from 316. Okay, here you can see we get one record because here I specified the condition here author name like T modulus. That means it returns author names, but which author name? It starting with T. And in this table you can see there is only one record. In that record author name is start with T. This is Thomas Morgan. Again we same have to just change here. I have to return all author names from author which started with W. Here you can see we get two records from this table because this table you can see author name. There are two author names which start with W, William Norton and William Anthony. Now we move to the next point, which is Mysql Create View with and or operator. Same again, create view name. Specified view name P19. Here I specified the condition by using here clause. Here I give condition underscore id equal to 1 and country equal to USA. So id equal to 2 and country equal to Canada. Here we check V19 view, which output is returns. Okay, here you can see it returns two record because here in fear clause I specified the condition. It returns all records in that author ID is 1 and country is USA. Here in first record you can see this record, or second condition author ID is 2 and country Canada. In this where clause there are two conditions will be satisfied, that's why it returns two records. Thank you guys. In next video, we learn MySQL joins.